Hi everyone. Welcome back to my season 10 episode reviews. Today, we are talking about episode 2 of season 10. The video for episode 1 and link to this series playlist will be available in the pinned comment and description. Obviously, there will be major spoilers in these reviews and in the comments, so please be aware. With that, let's review the next step season 10, episode 2, Dreamers in Tune. My favorite scenes in this episode were the ones between Heath and Beat. I think they were both charismatic and funny during them, and I have always loved their dynamic. I really like seeing how unserious their characters are, especially because previously we have seen them both in really low places. They feel like real friends and their natural synergy makes every scene of them so fun to watch. Anthony and Adele really are one of the sweetest couples. I like how smooth sailing they have been, which hopefully means they will not get the writer's typical treatment and will stay together long distance. And Rihanna's voice is so pretty. We already knew she was extremely multi-talented, so her being able to sing should not surprise anyone. Of course, I was freaking out about Jet Eri. While their scenes did not revolve around an established plot and was more of a lesson about boundaries, I still enjoyed them very much. Jet and Ariana also have one of the cutest white wall sequences I have ever seen. It literally melted my heart. I like how Nick was included once again, being his own quirky little self, and it's nice to know that he will probably be a recurring background character now. As long as he is still in the show, I will be happy. I genuinely did not think we would get a Daisy reveal that early. Actually, I found it so interesting that the mystery masked dancer was not made into a whole storyline itself. But I think cutting it short was a great move, a great decision for the season's pacing, and gives us a lot more time for other plots to come. The chemistry between Daisy and Heath is still as strong as ever. But knowing that Daisy had not responded to any of Heath's calls or texts makes me so upset. My thoughts are that she had to stop talking to him in courtesy of being part of the masked dancers, because it does not feel in character for her to just ghost someone, especially not Heath. I do not agree with Michelle and Eldon keeping the studio's financial issues a secret from A-Troop, and I do not understand their reasoning. Surely, the risk of the studio closing would naturally motivate the team to win. Not only that, but I believe the troupe deserves that honesty, since the future of the next step is literally based on whether they become regionals champions or not. Some members may still have gone against Michelle and Eldon's wishes to compete in the brawl, but if they just told them earlier, it could be easier to convince them to solely focus on regionals. Since the idea had time to develop, I'm not surprised part 1 ends how it does. I love how familiar but fresh season 10 Daisy feels. It is like Melody knew how popular and iconic her character was and inserted this new kind of confidence in how she plays Daisy. Because the way she is absolutely power playing Heath in this episode is so entertaining. I love the non-rules of the brawl. It sounds like it will be more free than Dance Mania was. With its distinctiveness from Absolute Dance, I'm so excited to see what could happen and what creative liberties we have taken for this competition. Overall, this episode was full of some of my favorite duos, and I was smiling the entire way through, so I give this episode an 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts on episode 2 in the comments. Thanks for watching.